Top 10 Scariest Legendary Ghost Tales About Disneyland. Hello everybody, welcome to Top 5 Best. Ever wonder, gosh, I wonder if anyone has died here at Disneyland? If you said no, then I'd probably agree with you. Nobody's died at Disneyland, and I'm not saying that for any contractual obligations from Mickey Mouse himself, who won't stop watching me. Get back to work, Runt! Regardless of terrifying mouse dictators, nobody wants to go on a ride when there's a rumor that someone's died on it. Well, sad to say at times this place isn't the happiest place on Earth. Well, let's get to it, everybody. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the top 10 scariest legendary ghost tales about Disneyland. Welcome back to Top 5 Best, everybody. Before this video starts, I want you to go down right now and hit that like button. Also, while you're down there, make sure to subscribe for more videos. If you do subscribe, then also hit that bell icon next to the subscribe button so that way you get every piece of content that this channel puts out. Now here's a real treat. If you have liked this video and you are subscribed to us, write down in the comments I subscribed and I'll reply back to 100 lucky individuals. Let's get started, shall we? Oh wait, but before we start this list, I just want to preface this by saying there is no Abandoned by Disney, so you might want to just get... What the hell? Hey, want to see my head come off? How do you people keep getting into my home? I set up 2 guard dogs and a moat. How do you people keep getting in here? Whatever, moving on. Here are the top 10 scariest legendary ghost tales about Disneyland. Number 10. Walt Disney Haunts Disneyland. Everyone knows that Walt had an apartment over the fire station on Main Street, right? And that the light in the window is never turned off. A tribute to Walt, who died in 1966, right? But did you hear this one? Before the tradition of leaving the light on began, a cast member turned off the light and left the room, only to find the light turned on again when she returned. The story goes that she heard a voice that said, "I'm still here." Man, hearing a dead guy's voice saying that kind of thing just gives me the chills just thinking about it. Do I give you chills? Hey, I'm pretty scary. No, you give me a case of getting my shotgun! Get out of my house already! Number 9. Space Mountain's Mr. One-Way. He's described as a large man with red hair and a red face. The legend is that he sits on the seat next to single riders, then he disappears by the end of the ride. He's also been spotted in the cast member locker room. Mr. One-Way is actually a young boy dressed in 70s clothing who was totally entranced with the ride while he was living. Witnesses report that the child version of Mr. One-Way will actually interact with guests in line, strike up conversation, and the more you talk, the more you realize the guy's not actually from our time. He has no idea the new changes made to the park since his first time. Jeez, I really don't feel like crossing paths with this guy. Hear that, Mr. One-Way? Don't cross me! Please, I'm already dealing with a stupid intruder. Number 8. The Monorail Runner. In June of 1966, a teenager tried to sneak into Disneyland for grad night by climbing a fence and crossing the monorail track. When he was spotted by a security guard, the teenager ran. However, he was struck and killed by the monorail train. It is said that the ghost of the teenager can be seen at night running alongside the monorail train. Man, didn't see that one coming. Literally. What, too soon? Number 7. Matterhorn Ghost. In 1984, a woman named Dolly Young was killed when she was thrown from the bobsled. Ever since her death, cast members who are required to walk the tracks when the ride shuts down say they can hear her. Some cast members call this section of track where Dolly died, Dolly's Dip. Dolly was alone in the back seat, and a child was alone in the front seat. In the middle of the ride, Dolly unbuckled herself, supposedly to assist the child in the seat in front of her. She stood up just before the dip where the other track crosses over the track she was riding on. She hit her head on the bridge and fell onto the track. When the next sled came along, Dolly got run over. The story is that they had to dismantle the track to be able to release her body from the rail. Being helpful is always a good thing to practice, but there's a time and place for it. Sorry, Dolly. Number 6. The Crying Boy. The exit of the Haunted Mansion is said to be haunted by the ghost of a boy. The story goes that the boy's mother spread her son's ashes in the Haunted Mansion without Disneyland's permission, kind of like, several other people every year. Legend has it that the ghost also appears on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. After that, people reported seeing the ghost of a small boy crying near the exit. Guess he didn't want to be a Haunted Mansion ghost after all. Number 5. The Man with a Cane. A small plane crashed in the 1940s in Anaheim, and the pilot is now believed to be haunting the Haunted Mansion. According to Seek Ghost Dog Blogspot, a cast member saw the man with the cane at the loading dock where guests poured doom buggies. His spirit can be seen at night, especially after closing. According to some California physicists, he is stuck between 2 different worlds. That's just creepy, man. Number 4. The Woman in White. A ghost dressed in 19th century gown has been spotted on Main Street after dark. Legend has it that she guides lost children to the Disneyland Baby Care Center where they can be reunited with their parents. Legend says that she died on the property in the early 1900s but never moved on. Stay close to your parents, kids, especially at such a big place like Disneyland. Thinking on it, she's actually kind of like a reverse Ya Llorona. And thinking of her has just creeped me out again. Great job, me. Number 3. The Spirit in the River. In June of 1973, two brothers stayed on Tom Sawyer's Island after the park closed. They tried to escape by swimming across the rivers of America. The older brother drowned. Cast members have seen a ghost rippling the water. Jeez, I'd have taken off running if I saw a see-through boy just standing there in the river. I'm kinda see-through. You're photo negative. Don't hype yourself up so much. Number 2. The Ghost Prefers Blondes. The People Mover, now removed from Tomorrowland, was said to be haunted by the ghost of a teenage boy that tried to jump from the car as it was moving along the tracks. He was dragged under the car to his death. As he was being dragged by the car, he reached up to his girlfriend's blonde hair. He's said to manifest himself usually to girls with long blonde hair who feel him tugging on their hair. My advice to all blonde women out there, keep your hair in a bun. You never know when an invisible object might feel to take a tug at your hair. Number 1. Really, really scary. Construction on the Haunted Mansion began in 1963, and the story goes that one of the first test guests was so scared that she died of a heart attack inside. Her death, legend has it, led to the closing of construction until 1969. One of the sound designers was in the seance room and heard music coming from behind a wall. He thought it was a radio, but there was never any talking or commercials, just music. He kept hearing the music for days, and finally he decided to just put a speaker near the spot the music was coming from to mask it. And that is our video for today. What do you all think about these theories? Think any of them are plausible? Think of them any actually happened? Well, let us know in the comments below. While you're down there, why not give us a like and maybe even subscribe to us to see even more zany videos every day. With that said, I hope you have a great day and I'll talk to you later. Bye.